Assalamu alaikum and good morning, dear students. Our today's topic is simple past tense. In previous lesson, we discussed about the present tense, and today we will discuss about simple past tense. First of all, look at the definition of simple past tense. That this tense is used to describe an action that was completed in past. In other words, it began in the past and ended in the past. So it describes the action which began in the past and they also ended in the past and they have no concern with present. Now if we look at the structure or formula of the past tense, so we can see that first of all we have subject, then we have second form of verb, and then we have object. For example, I went to school yesterday. So I is subject, went is verb, and school is object. Yesterday is the time, which is describing past. If we look at the negative sentences, then we have subject, then did not plus verb first form plus object. So this is the point that you have to keep in mind, that in negative you use did not after subject, and when you are using did not, you will not use second form of verb, you will use first form of verb. So the sentence will become I did not go to school yesterday. Now let's move on to the interrogative sentence. We have did plus subject plus verb first form plus object and then question mark. For example, did I go to school yesterday? Now we have some usage of this past simple tense as it can be used to express completed action in the past. For example, I saw a ghost last Friday. It can also be used to describe a series of completed actions in the past. For example, I finished work, walked to the beach, and found a nice place to swim. The third point is that it can also be used to express habits in the past. For example, when I was young, I watched lots of television every day after school. Okay, now the fourth point is for stative verbs like have, own, be, think, believe, know, dislike, need, owe, which. It can also be used with these kind of verbs. For example, he had a small cottage in the woods. Now, the actual verb is have, all, but here we will use had. Okay, just to describe the past tense. So, this was the usage. Now, we have an exercise that you have to put the correct verb in the blank. The option is given to you in the bracket. The verb is written in the bracket and you have to use the past form of that verb, the second form of that verb in the blank. For example, I'm going to solve the first two, then you have to solve the remaining by yourself. The first one is I dash something near that place. The option is C. So the second form of C will be saw. So in the blank you will write I saw something near the place. So that's how you will solve the remaining. This was all about today's lesson. If you have any question or you are confused in anything, you can ask me. Thank you.